Welcome back, everybody. As you saw in the last video, I had to take the car apart more than I wanted to. A little backstory. Some of you may know that you saw the original video about the introduction on the channel of this car. October, what are we in, 26? October of 24, or August, sorry, August. Corvette's Carlisle. On the way home, the factory clutch line burst and I had a small fire. It was very minimal. I got very lucky. So the end of 24, beginning of 25, I pulled the entire powertrain out of this car and new clutch, new sleeve, all the lines. I heat protected a lot of stuff. I had the headers, the original set of headers, ceramic coated then, oil pan gasket, diff brace, solid mounts everywhere, rebuilt the torque tube with solid stuff. So I did a lot to this car a year ago. And then to have to take it this far back apart again, a little frustrating. I'm not really sure what happened. I'm gonna have to email TIC and talk with them, and their customer service has always been real great. We go back and forth with the email, and they always answer my questions, and I give them every information. So I'm not sure what happened. The car sat on the lift for a little over a week apart. Tyler and I pumped the pedal a couple times, and we never really saw any leak. But then we'd like sit overnight. We would come back the next day after work, and there'd be fluid on the line. And we were all confused by that. So we cut the rubber coating off and realized we're 99% sure it's coming from the stainless line somewhere itself, because you can feel it, clean it off, brake clean and stuff, and you come back the next day and you can feel the lines all damp and it's brake fluid and stuff. So I don't know. But then when we came in yesterday and we were here working, and then another buddy of mine, Cody, stopped by and he's like, "Hey, what's all that? Is that all that fluid? You know, what is that?" Well, I had a pan on the floor catching the oil from the oil tank lines that are disconnected, and because the shop usually stays chilly and then outside got warm real fast, there was a lot of condensation in here, and I had some condensation coming off the car from like the AC drain. So I thought nothing of it, but then I walked over and I could see, obviously brake fluid has a color to it, at the bottom of the bell housing, and there was a puddle on the ground. I mean, it was a decent sized puddle. I should have took a picture of it. And then I looked up into the holes you can see in the bell housing, and I could see fluid running out of the sleeve, running down the backside of the pressure plate and off the end of the flywheel into the bottom of the bell housing. So I don't really know what happened there. I'm kind of lost for words, honestly, at this car. I'm a little upset that I got to tear it apart this far. I mean, it happens. You modify a car like this, things are going to happen. Brand new parts break all the time. Even dealing with that at work, brand new parts break. You can put brand new engine in a car, and a month later it comes back blown up again. So things happen. I get that. It's just frustrating. And the weather's really starting to turn here. It's, beginning of April. So everybody's getting their cars ready for car stuff this summer. We have a lot of big plans. And then obviously in 2 weeks, we're going to Summit Point Raceway for the skid pad autocross. And I want my car to be there. So I got to get it to where I can drive it to I want to put a couple miles on before, 2.5 hour road trip. I may or may not tow the car down. I don't know yet. So yeah, I don't know. But we're on the home stretch. Like in the last video, powertrain's back in, clutch stuff's done. Now I just got to do all the tedious stuff. Clean up some wiring, get the new starter and the heat shield situated, put the headers back in, the exhaust tunnel plate and all that. Fill the fluids, bleed the clutch, bleed the brakes. So it's a lot of little tedious stuff. But that's what we're going to do here. Part 3, and hopefully the final part for a little while on this car, is get all the little things back together, get it running and driving, and hopefully enjoy the car the next couple weeks. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Let's get to work. All right, as you can see, clutch line is out. This is the old one. This is what I was supposed to have. So here's what happened. In the long run, hindsight's 2020, so I get what happened. So I ordered the long line thinking, because it says on the website, torque tube removal is required, and that's what I was planning on doing. So I ordered the long line. Here's what this is. This is supposed to go from the master. This AN fitting's not supposed to be there, and this goes directly to a fitting in the factory slave cylinder that they have. They missed it the first time when I ordered these parts like 2 years ago. But when I ordered the kit for the second car, they caught that I ordered the long line, knew it wouldn't work, and they canceled that, and they sent me the short line. So this is what I'm supposed to have. This is the short line, goes to the master, and then it has a quick connect fitting that adapts into this, that goes into the quick connect fitting that we put on the slave line. The quick connect fitting on the slave line was missing in my first order. That was the whole issue this whole time. Also, these ends are smaller. They're different. So, as you can see here, so this whole time, I should have never had that line. Miscommunication on both ends of the spectrum is what it is, but I'm getting it fixed up. So I have the new slave line in with the quick connect fitting screwed in. I'll show you that here in a couple seconds. And then this has a quick connect fitting on it, because this is also made, if you just buy the master and don't do their slave, this is made to connect into the factory quick connect fitting, and then you're good to go. So let's show you what I got here. All right, so you take this fender liner thing out, this, right here, goes in here, okay? You got 2 push pins you pop out here. The clips, you kind of just pull them, it's a little weird, but, and then underneath it here, you have, yours should be 210 millimeters and 2 7s. Mine are not 10 millimeters because the threads, they're like a kind of like a self-made thread bolt, whatever. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. Is what it is. But I don't know how well you can see this, but I thread threaded them, riv nutted them. Sorry, couldn't think of the term. So they're M6 by 10 threads, and then mine are 8 millimeter heads, but yours should be 10s if you never modified it. There should be a washer fluid bottle here. Because race car, I deleted it. Also, don't have wipers anymore because of the cowl hood. Sorry, brain's a little scattered right now. So I don't have wipers, don't have wash fluid. I deleted everything, so it makes it really easy to get to. But as you can see up in there, so hopefully, that is the adjustable master that I put in. The line threads to the end of that, and then here is the quick connect fitting. This fitting that goes in this line, I was missing on my first order, and that threw me for a loop, and I realized it. Now also, instead of being 72 feet long, because I'll have the short line in there, this line, I won't be annoying. It won't be annoying. And I won't have it routed all weird. It'll be like kind of like factory. So you just get this up in here. I'll tell you right now, you take your washer fluid bottle out. Be way easier. Doing this with the washer fluid bottle in would honestly probably be really annoying or really hard. I don't know if you can. As you can see, I got the heat shielding that I stuck here, just a little better from the header right here. Keep it also secured more. I thought about putting a piece here, but I think I'm gonna leave that. That heat shield's pretty good, so, and that's gonna be like the farthest away because the header comes down and turns. But clutch line, 100% checked off. Everything's tight, everything's clipped together. So good to go on that one now. As you can see, Tyler's car, my car behind me. Didn't get to film as much as I wanted to this week. I was in a rush to get things done for the skid pad. I did get them done, drove the car yesterday and today, and good to go. It is in the lift bay. I'm going to throw it up on the lift and go over some things with you guys and show you what I did. Also, nut and bolt check it again. I got about 150 miles on it since everything was done, so I want to check it, make sure it's good, and then we're going to get everything loaded up for tomorrow. But this is pretty much the end of the whole header, starter, slave cylinder issue. It's going to be like part 3, and then hopefully tomorrow you'll be seeing the video. I should have it uploaded, edited, uploaded tonight, and then it'll be live tomorrow. So probably tomorrow when you're watching this, I will be at the skid pad with the guys and we'll be having some fun. And then the next video will be some just random footage that I get from that. I've never done anything like this. Tyler's done it. Matt and them have done autocross. So they've driven their car way faster than I have. I have fun on the street, but it's different when you're turning and stuff. So this is going to be weird to me. I'm a little nervous, but you got to learn your car. It's under a safe, controlled environment. So you're not doing 100-mile-an-hour sideways drifts. So I'll be fine. But just a little nervous. Plus, you know, you have a lot of money and time in your car, and then something stupid happens, it just like ruins everything. But we're gonna go down there. It's at Summit Point, West Virginia racetrack. We're leaving. It's supposed to hit a little rain. It sucks. It is what it is. But it's supposed to rain in the morning, and then it's supposed to clear up in the evening. We'll be fine. I mean, but we're going to a skid pad. It's gonna be wet anyway, so whatever. I'm towing my car down. I don't want to drive it in the rain too One, because I just don't want to drive in the rain. Two, because I don't have wipers on the car because of the hood now. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So Tyler's driving down, Matt's driving down, Cody's driving down, and then our buddy Drew's coming down with his car. So they're all driving, and I'm just going to be the guy with the truck and trailer here in tow, and I carry all the supplies. So let's get to it. I'll show you what I did, go over some tips and tricks that I learned along the way of what I did, and then, yeah, that's all I really got at this moment. All right, you can see, of course, the Extremes, they were on the car earlier, and then we come down here, and then we just have the new X-Pipe, American Racing headers, X-Pipe. Comes with the headers. Coated, they look good, they fit good. So up in here, I had to bend that oil cooler line a little bit to get it away from the header. But without everything, I mean, there's so much room up in there. It's so nice. And then over here at the starter, so I had to make this little bracket there on my tranny core lines to gain some clearance over here because they were really close. They were touching. And then the starter's up there, as you can see it. Heat shield. The heat shield touches the header a little bit. I'm not worried, but plenty of room. Performs flawlessly. I've had no issues with it now. So, you know, I got the headers done. Everything's good. I'm nut and bolt checking it right now. Everything looks good. Getting it ready for the skid pad. We're going to swap over. I got the factory wheels and tires over here, so we're going to swap them over. Obviously, I'm not going to go do drifting type skid pad stuff on sticky tires. So, but everything looks good. I'll show you what I did under the hood with the updates here in a couple seconds once I get the wheels swapped out, and I'll show you everything there. Just simple stuff. I mean, it's headers and an X-Pipe. They fit good. It's hard to get all of it in the camera. They're clean. They sound good. Slightly different than the other ones, but obviously the headers are shaped different. The X-Pipe on this is right at the header. My old X-Pipe, the X was farther back, so that's going to change sound a little bit, but no fluid leaks. Everything's tight. I had to run the clutch line. It's going to be really hard to see, but I ran it up over the steering column shroud rubber thing, and then it actually comes over into the wheel well here and then loops back around onto the frame. So, and right to the master cylinder. So that was easy. It's out of the way and everything's good to go. All right, let's get these tires swapped out. I'm gonna end the video off there so you can see cars on the trailer, stock wheels are on the car. You know, I love the welds on the car, but at least the stock wheels still look good too. It's been a long week. It's been a long day. Finally got the car loaded. I'm here longer than I want to be. So hopefully I can get home and get this video edited and uploaded for tomorrow. So something to do. And then also because we're leaving really, really early in the morning, and then tomorrow's gonna be a long day anyway. So hopefully I can get this video uploaded. But as you can see, car's loaded up, car's running and driving, doing good. I'm happy with it. So hopefully I can go enjoy myself tomorrow, even though the weather's a little crappy in the morning, but hopefully after lunch we'll be okay. And do some things that I've never done with this car or any car. I'm a little nervous, a little scared. This isn't the car I want to do it. This is my nice car. I want to keep this one nice, clean, show car, cars and coffee car. The other car I need to get on top of. So hopefully after this weekend, I got some minor things to do with this, but I need to start dedicating my time and efforts and everything to the track car, because when I get that car done, then that's the car that I'll do autocross, road course, skid pad, Hoonigan stuff with it, and not care as much as I get a rock chip or something and, you know, dirty, whatever. So, but thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully a lot more to come this year. Thanks.